I find music in daily life and in the people around me. This is how I interpret the world. I take those bits of inspiration and I turn them into musical stories that can impact people on a physical, psychological, and spiritual level. Hi, my name is Brian Mejia, and I have an associate's degree in music and piano performance from Holyoke Community College, and I am currently a music production Bachelor of Science major at Full Sail University. When I was a child, my parents could not afford a musical instrument nor private lessons. Therefore, choir was always an important part of my musical upbringing, both in school and in church. I had many musical influences growing up, including country, gospel, pop, hip hop, classical, jazz, folk, and Celtic music. When I was in the fourth grade, we were given a comprehensive exam that covered all subjects, including music. I had some of the highest scores in the county and the state on the music portion of the exam. My music teacher was able to get me a partial scholarship to a private music school. Unfortunately, my parents couldn't afford the rest of the tuition, so we had to decline. It wasn't until I was 18 years old that I was able to get my first piano and start teaching myself how to play. By the time I was 27, I was at Holyoke Community College as a liberal arts major. I had taken class piano as an elective, and the piano professor saw that I had some talent and suggested that I audition to get into the music program. So I did. The following semester, I began my music studies. While I was there, I studied composition under Dr. Alyssa Brill-Pashkin and piano under Professor Jim Mays. Our piano teacher lineage traces all the way back to Claude Debussy. Also, while I was there, I worked for a professor as her music librarian, copyist, music editor, and I created MIDI mock-ups for her choir class. After finishing at Holyoke Community College, I graduated with high honors and Phi Kappa Theta. From there, I began my studies at Full Sail University, which was completely different than what I had learned at Holyoke Community College, as the techniques I learned at Full Sail University were more modern. During my time here, I've gained skills in using software such as Logic Pro 9 and 10 and Pro Tools 10 and 11. With those skills from both colleges, I see myself as becoming a freelance composer. If somebody were to ask me how to define success in my life, I see myself working in the film industry and the small game industry, telling musical stories through composition. It also means that I will have time to write my own musical stories that I can tell through orchestra and small musical groups as a solo musician as well. It also means that I will have time to teach private piano lessons and pass on my musical knowledge to the next generation. It was all these things from my childhood up until my adult life that I have learned that has led me to this point where I'm ready to be a composer and tell musical stories to people. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.